Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Honestly KDP. My name is Laura, and today I wanted to show you how I make unique interiors just using Canva. So I wanted to do something kind of simple, so I just chose a logbook type of page to create. And I'm going to do a daily planner. Now, as you can see, now Creative Fabrica, they do have ones that you can download that are ready for KDP, but you don't want to be flagged for a duplicate interior. So I just make my own. I used to just download them and then change them up in Canva, but it's kind of time consuming and some of them are not really editable, and it's a little more difficult. I might do another video showing you how to edit those later, but I wanted to show you how to create your own first. But what I do is I go in and I'll look up the interiors for, like, here I put daily planner, and then I'll just go through and pick a few that I like the look of, and then I'll just look at them. Sometimes if I can't see them that well, I'll download them so that I can, check out the pages as I'm doing my work. But I mainly just see what is typically included in the pages. So this one, for example, has a date and then little days of the week. Priority tasks, it has like little boxes for a checklist, to-do list, and notes. And then this one has an hourly schedule, to-do list, memo, top priorities, some different options. This one, priorities, appointments, meals, to-do list, and for tomorrow. I mean, I would say you could just make at least 3 different options, because these different things like appointments and meals, I mean, that's not going to be something that everybody wants included on their list, but other people might. Other people might want meals, and they might want a place to include, their how many calories they burn per day and how many calories they consumed, for people who are on a diet. So everybody's going to want something different. So I just like to look. You can make a couple different variations once you know how to do it. This one, let's see. Oh, place to put quotes of the day, um, today's focus and to-do list, and then a little mood, like what's my mood today. Um, so they're all a little bit different. So you can decide what you want to do. This one has water intake. So basically, I just opened, this is 7 by 10, but you can make it 6 by 9, 8 by 11, 8.5 by 11, whatever size you want, depending on how many items you want to include on the page. So just starting with the blank canvas, first thing I would decide is whether I wanted to include the hourly schedule or not. If you do want to include that, you can easily add a table. They have these tables now. Here, and then you can just add columns or rows. Just right click and then add column. That's 7, and then add row. Right click, add row, add row. And then these also, I mean, you can make it smaller, bigger, wider, taller, however you want to make them. And then you can make the border thicker or thinner as well. Make it dotted lines if you want to. So if you click on the outer borders and here, then you can just make the outer border wider if you want to. And make the top and bottom wider. And by the way, you can also change the color of the border. So if you wanted the borders to be pink, you can do that. You have to do the whole thing, so you can make your whole grid pink. If you wanted to do a book in color, For my example, I'm not going to actually use a table. I just wanted to show you the different things that you can do there. So what I will do is I usually always use either 1 or 2 as for the line thickness. I just don't like the look of the real thick lines. Then I will make them as long as I want them to be. Add some text. I'm going to say to-do list. Let's add my heading so I know where I'm going with this stuff here. And I am not going to leave these fonts. I usually do that last after I get everything where I want it to be. So to-do list, put that, and then once I have it the way I like it, I'll just duplicate, put it a good distance away, and then duplicate again and keep hitting duplicate. It'll go down as many times as I want it to. Get this centered over the list. And then if you wanted to add, like some of those had like the little colored boxes, you can do that. I would just make it a light color. Or if you're going to do it in black and white, then it should be gray. That's light enough. So I just go in here, lighten it a little bit more. And then whether you want to go beyond this margin line is, it depends if you want to do your book with bleed or not. I mean, I wouldn't put it too close to the edge. Tiny bit darker, more grayish. There we go. That's fine. Actually, I don't like that one. I'll put the square one. And that's what I just keep doing. I just keep playing with it, see what looks good, what doesn't look good. And then you can just copy this. Let's see. Notes. I can just really copy and paste this one. Put it down below. Oops. And say meals or priorities or whatever I want to add there. Or you can even do like make a daily planner for students and put one entitled homework. Me and mine's just always working on ways to make things different and to target it toward a specific audience that maybe isn't as competitive. Um, and I can put another box down here. Make it white and add a border. Take it down to the bottom there. You can add, so we can just make this section for notes and make that something else. Then if I wanted a border around These, I can do that as well. I can just say no color. Border. Let's make it dotted. And center it around here. Um, and then you can copy and paste it down here. Adjust that to the size of this. If you need to move the other things around, you can just move that to the back. And then you can grab your other items here. Get rid of the line, move that down. So this is the basic way that you can create your own interiors here in Canva. Um, Another thing you can do is um, copy and paste that over here. You can make a little section. You can use an image. Let's say I wanted to use just some flowers or something. You can go ahead and put that in. And then what I do is just go to the transparency, move it way down, and there you go. That would be mainly appropriate for, color if it's in color. If not, what you can do is click on that, edit image. Sometimes there's one that's photographic that has black and white, or I forget what it's called. But the other way that you can do it is usually there's the option to make it, to just reduce saturation. So you can do that. Actually, in this case, it's showing the different colors. So what I can just do is change it to different shades of white and gray. You can use any image, it could be flowers, it could be dogs, it could be anything, so that you can just have some um, decoration and make your page even more different than everybody else's. I would just have everything be the same width. Um, you can just take everything and center it. This is too long, so that's not going to be completely centered. So again, do that and center it. And that would need to be wider, and I would make it a little bit longer. Just have it look very neat and professional. And then these can literally say anything you want. It could all be boxes with lines. It could be just a blank part for them to write freehand. It could be the tables that I showed in the beginning. So really, it's just up to you, your imagination. And I would make, like I said, just several different variations. Once I have something that I like, I just make sure that my template page is perfect the way I want it. And then I'll just duplicate it like 100 times, 120 times, however many times you want, however many pages you want. And then just make the cover, just add a page, put it to the front, and then make your introductory page where you'll just put, daily planner, put your copyright at the bottom, or whatever you want to do on that page, or this book belongs to, or whatever you want to do there. And then you'll have all your planner pages that follow. Yeah, so that's all I wanted to basically show you today. Just some ways to kind of make your own, use these for, in Creative Fabrica for inspiration. You can also, like I said, download it and then modify it. And I may do another video of doing that, showing you how to do that. But the best way is always to make your own. So that's just showing you the way to do it. You can do this with any logbook, mileage logbook, blood pressure logbook, so many different things that you can do, and just make them your own, and try to target a unique audience, or make your planner or logbook different than what's already available, so that it would sell. I mean, Amazon doesn't need 100 daily planners that all look exactly the same. They need stuff that, is different, that has different items available for, customers that may want something that's tailored to them, that has, their homework, or has calorie count. I mean, a lot of the meal planners do have that, but maybe somebody wants it on a daily planner. They want to have their tasks for today, and they want to keep track of how many calories they've consumed, and how many calories they burned for the day. So just keep in mind your customer, your audience. That's what is going to make you the money, if you make something that your audience wants. Um, so that is all for today, and I hope this helped you a little bit. And uh, I'll try to have a new video soon. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.